Well, good evening. I'm just going to do a very quick wrap-up of the council meeting tonight. As you probably witnessed during the council meeting, we got several of us, 3 out of the 4 have been coughing and happening. We're not contagious. Trust me, we're not contagious. We're in the final stages of this cold or flu, whatever it is, and we're all to that. If you talk too much, you get into a coughing frenzy. But I would like to talk a little bit about the work session this afternoon. Dave Mall from HLB Tauges Redpath came in and gave us overview of where we are from a financial standpoint and when we are within and have met all the financial requirements that we are required to as a city. So that is always good. And I did put a note down there. This has been going on since that we've exceeded and been recognized for that financial performance every year since 1992. So that's quite an accomplishment for the finance department. Into the regular council meeting, we had one article that I read. The Katha Dance Theater is going to be here the week of May 5th to 9th. They're out of India, and they're going to be doing some presentations around the community and finishing up with a performance at the Rife Center. So if you get a chance, get out and take in that performance at the Rife. And then we had a proclamation designated Friday, May 2nd as Arbor Day in Grand Rapids. We're a tree city, and we're proud to be a tree city. And in northern Minnesota, it's something that people have come accustomed to seeing as they drive into town, that we do take pride in having quite a outdoorsy landscape around with trees and stuff around the city. Consent agenda, not a whole lot on the consent agenda. Some donations and some signages. A grant from Enbridge, a couple of them were for the fire department. Seasonal employees at the golf course. We had a public hearing that's going to be scheduled for May 12th for Stephen E. Arbor, DBA Keith's Old River Pizza, that's going to be coming into town. And then we went out for bids for the Civic Center and the Fire Hall roof replacements, 2 buildings. We need to keep our infrastructure up, but like our streets, our buildings at times need the same repairs, so we're looking for specifications and bids to complete and repair those roofs. Under the regular agenda, Bob Cahill gave a golf course overview. It's a little late, but the course is open. The course is doing well. I think he made a point to stress that the course is funded almost entirely, except for 2 different times where the city did support the course. So since 1977, the course has basically paid for itself. They fund themselves with fees that they charge. It's open now. Course came through the winter very, very well, considering all the snow we had. Dale Anderson gave a little bit of an update on the Civic Center. Hammerland was awarded a bid for $20,415 to remodel some of the locker rooms over there to better accommodate teams as they come in so that we don't have some of the changing. Julie Kennedy came in, talked about the awarding, and we did award Casper Construction. The Crystal Lake Boulevard reconstruction project came in under. We had budgeted a little over $2 million for that project, and the bid actually came in at $1,894,900. So once again, that's good. Under the police department, we authorized 1 more year anyway to have a special deer hunt in the city of Grand Rapids. And then under administration, Cindy Phillips is now effective, been moved past her introductory period and has been a full-time employee, but has moved past that as of April 29th. And we're proud to welcome on board, starting May 14th, Sean Pomplin to the position of a police officer. And we did finish up with, under community development, a housing project, supportive housing in Grand Rapids. There's always a need. We've got a study that's going to be coming out the end of May, and we'll know the numbers by sometime in June, but we're looking at a 48-unit joint effort between 7 organizations, the city, the county, the county HRA, Kutask, Grace House, and a few others, on a project that's going to, a $7.5 million project that's going to be 48 units, 10 that would address, 10 to 12 units of, that would address mental illness and chemical issues, and then 38 units of 1, 2, and 3 mixture units out there. It'd be owned by the Itasca County HRA, 75% funded by tax credit, but it's on a piece of property that has a lot of assessments and back taxes on it. So between the city and the county, there has to be some meetings to determine what's a fair bid to come in for that piece of property, what can be forgiven, and how we can work that around in order to make what everyone feels is a great project and a needed project in the area a reality at some point in time in the future. We're hoping to have that all done, or not hoping, we need to have that done in order to allow that group to go forward to the Minnesota Housing Finance Agency to look for that funding. And once again, I said 75% of that project would be funded by tax credit. So with that, we will see everybody in a couple of weeks. Hopefully we will be warmer by then. Take care and have a good night.